Welcome to Guys Talk. Not.
Easy for you to say.
Welcome to Guys Talk Knives Live, episode 91, right here from the Edward Norton Memorial Studio. We don't talk about it, but that's what this is. Look at that! She can't. I'm here alone. We're practicing social distancing, and she can't even turn her volume down to get it there. Guys, we are in the studio. We're doing an episode of Guys Talk Knives Live. As you can see, Jason is not with me today. He had a lot of stuff to do. We've been just cranking on work and making sure everything gets done as best as it possibly can while all this craziness is going on. So I hope you have a lot of good questions. Melina's in the house with me. Jonathan's on the board, and we're going to try to get through one of these. We've got 5 great items to look at today. Make sure you're throwing out those questions, and Melina, make sure you're asking them as soon as they come up.
Absolutely.
That way we will have a very good show to get into. In case you don't know this, we're open. We are. Smoky Mountain Knife Works in Sevierville. The retail store is open every day, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We have made a great effort to try to make sure that our employees are taken care of and that you are taken care of if you come here. And that includes putting hand sanitizer at the doors, hand sanitizers at the counter, lots of disinfectant wipes around, all of that good stuff. We're also practicing social distancing. I know that's interesting, but that's what we are doing in the showroom. We are still open, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. every single day, and we're going to play it by ear to see how that goes. But if you're on your way or you have a trip planned, come on, because that's where we are at this point in this craziness. So just want to let you know that. Oh, she's coughing. Quarantine her immediately. I do have some business to get through. I do want to mention this, and she was so excited when I messaged her this morning. That LionSteel Best Man that we gave away last Tuesday, where you guys made some of the best comments I have. If you were apt to make me feel good about what we do on this show, you did it last week with your entries into the contest, and I really appreciate that. Amber Cole won that LionSteel Best Man that we gave away last Tuesday. And if you want to read some really cool stuff of why people like to watch this show, read through the YouTube comments, read through the Facebook comments. It was actually very, very cool. The other thing that I want to mention today is it is St. Patrick's Day. Yes, I am wearing the green. Yes. Scottish by heritage, but still wearing the green. That means we have a St. Patrick's Day sale that is going on right now, today and tomorrow only, March 17th and March 18th. If you were to spend $65 or more on any single order, you're going to get free shipping. Yep, totally free shipping for $65 or more. And you're going to get a free CRKT Snailer Compact. If you don't know what the Snailer is, it's a little keychain tool that's a lot of fun. It's a bottle opener, and it's kind of like a knuck. So I would never tell you that it would be something that we put on your finger and hit somebody with. That's just, I would not ever say that to you about this thing. It's a little compact version of the Snailer. That is going to be in every order over 65, and those ship free. And besides that, since we all couldn't go to the bars this year, we're throwing in what is basically a can opener. They call it a can tapper back in the day. It's the one you did the little evaporated milk cans with. But there's Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Every single order is going to get one of those. Every single order that goes out today or tomorrow is going to get one of those can tappers, those SMKW can tappers in it. If you spend $65 or more, you'll get your order for free as shipping. And then you'll also get that little CRKT Snailer Compact, which is kind of cool. And I think that rounds out the business that we have, at least at this point in the show, before we get into other things. Are there any questions, comments, thoughts? Not yet. Everybody else is like, yeah, I about lost my stuff over here. Yes?
Kyle Madrinsky, say hi.
Kyle, it was great to meet you the other day. Kyle Madrinsky came into the showroom, and I got to meet him and hang out with him for a minute. He got some really cool stuff while he was here. We were able to give him a swag bag. If you guys are ever in the showroom, just go to customer service and ask if you'd like to meet one of us. I mean, that's just how it goes. If we're here, we'll come down and see you. If we can, we'll come down and see you. But just, go to customer service while you're here and ask. We're usually here Monday through Friday, all through the day. So if you're here on one of those days, just ask for us and we'll come see you. Lots of cool stuff to get through today, and I'm going to jump right into it, including today's show has something new, the bargain of the week, Fixed Blade of the Week, which is also brand new, Pocket Candy Modern, which is totally brand new and I love it, and the Rough Ryder of the week, which is funny to me. So we're going to jump into these. The very first thing I want to show you is this LionSteel Gitano. Okay, in case you don't know, we are now carrying LionSteel on the site and in the store. We are, as soon as we can, we're getting as much of it up as possible. I'm pretty sure we ordered a little bit of something of everything that LionSteel carries. This is another one of those modern style slip joints from LionSteel. This is the Gaetano. Guys, if you like a heavy pole knife with half stops, this is it. I'm always afraid I'm gonna pop myself right there. But this thing, it's got it. It's got some real snap. And this is just a really very different looking modern slip joint from LionSteel. It's called a Gitano. I don't know if that is Italian for some style blade. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. As I said, knife enthusiast, not knife expert, but this is kind of awesome. It is a full-size EDC with a pocket clip. Let me show it to you down here. We'll have a look at it. Let me wipe my greasy fingers off of this. I need the disinfectant wipe for this right here. Okay, so this is the LionSteel Gitano. This thing features a 3.35-inch Niolox Gitano style blade that is 0.12 inches thick, and it does have that crowned spine both on the slip joint and on the spine of the knife itself, and it is a satin finish. Look how pretty that blade is. I think that's what LionSteel is doing better than most people in this price range. They are making some gorgeous, gorgeous blades. Reminds me of a Pena X. It's just really, really pretty right there. Again, this is a slip joint knife. That is green canvas micarta. We have about 5 different iterations of this particular knife on the site at smkw.com, and it's different handle materials, whether that's wood, micarta, and different micarta colors. Go look. It does change the price range of these. That is a titanium bolster. That is a titanium bolster. Those are titanium liners. So that's titanium, basically 2 titanium bolsters and titanium liners on that. You don't see that a lot on a slip joint. That's pretty darn cool. This thing, it does have a tip-up removable pocket clip. I do not believe that it is reversible, and I don't think it is removable either. Huh. No, not removable. So you have a pocket clip on this right here. It closes down to 4.3 inches. Let me show you what it looks like closed up close. This is what it's going to be like in your pocket. I think that's pretty cool right there. 4.3 inches closed. It opens back up to 7.6 inches overall, and it carries at about 3.2 ounces. All of these LionSteels are made in Italy, and I think they just do a heck of a job. Whether it's a modern, whether it's a traditional or a modern version of a traditional like this Gaetano, I think they do a great job. This thing is 120 bucks. It's $119.99 at smkw.com. I have not cut anything with one of these. Let's try that for half a second. There's my thing out of the way. Nice. 2 strikes. Oh, that's nice. I like the belly on this thing. I like that it's got the bigger belly and you can really get slicey. That's going to be different than anybody else has in their pocket right now. So go ahead and get one of those. 120 bucks, $119.99. Yes, question.
Do discount codes work on the on LionSteel?
Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Any other questions?
Does it
Comments?
look like a mermaid to anyone else?
It does look. It looks like a little seahorse, really. No, I mean, I see that. I see what you're saying. I see the little seahorse tail right here. Let me just do this right there. Oh, it's a little seahorse. LionSteel seahorse. Man, we got a whole new knife. We got to call them right after this show. That's 120 bucks. That is something new from LionSteel. Go to the site, check all of those out because they are pretty darn cool. Next up is the bargain of the week. That is the CRKT BT Fighter Compact. We've had this on the show before because Melina owns this knife. She loves this knife. What I like about this EDC is the fact that it does have a ball bearing system. The dual thumb studs are really easy to use. It's got a button lock, so you can drop it close. Flipper there, button lock, drop down, thumb stud out, pretty good. Brian Ty is really good at providing different ways to open his knives, and usually they're super smooth and easy to use. This is no exception from CRKT. This is the bargain of the week because this knife itself is 47 bucks from CRKT and designer Brian Ty. Let me show it to you. So this CRKT BT Fighter Compact, just to show you, look, I mean, it is just a standard EDC knife. It's got a GRN handle, glass reinforced nylon. It does have an 8CR13 MOV blade. That's 2.9 inches of 8CR13 MOV drop point blade right there. I love this thumb ramp with the jimping. I love the fact that it has a Stonewash finish. I like the swedge at the top a whole lot on this. It is 0.126 inches thick. And it does have the dual ambidextrous thumb studs on it. So you can flick this with, if you're lefty-righty, you can flick this pretty darn easily. It does have a ball bearing system, so that flipper is super smooth on it. It is a button lock. So guys, if you push the button, it will drop closed. You can close this one-handed. You can one-hand it with a thumb stud. It's just really easy to use. The handle's GRN, it's glass reinforced nylon, but that is like a really layered look, and I like it. It's a button lock, like I said, but this is a tip-up pocket clip, and it is ambidextrous. You can literally move this to the other side, and it goes around this really big lanyard hole, so you could do some really fun stuff with that if you wanted to. It's 4.2 inches closed. Here's what it looks like in profile when it's closed. That's how it's going to be in your pocket. It's actually going to sit down like this. It's got a nice profile to it. I don't see any hot points that are really going to poke you in your pocket. Open, it's 7.1 inches overall, and it weighs about 3.4 ounces. Like I said, it is $47 from CRKT, which is super nice. I like. What made you want to get this, Melina?
I like the action on it. It's my favorite, and I love Brian Ty.
So
his designs.
She loves Brian Ty, and the action is really nice. I think even she can do the thumb studs, though she doesn't like doing that.
No, I button lock it all the time.
Oh, so you flick it with the button?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, you can do that too. You don't have to have the flipper or the thumb studs. You can actually hold the button and give it a flick. That's out. Yeah, it's when she throws that knife across the room and stabs me at my desk. That's going to be a problem.
Life insurance.
Life insurance, yeah, that's what's after it, yeah. She's counting on it. That's where it's at.
How does the rippled spine feel with a full grip? It looks bumpy. Does it have hot spots?
So they're talking about the spacer that's on this. Let me go to real quick. So this integrated spacer that's here, it's a long spacer. It has jimping in it, and you can see it right there. Let me hold it in my hand and see. I don't think so, because like, look, you can see in my hand right here. My hand is not really going on top of that. My thumb is going here to the top. If I were to grip it all the way, the grip is more, I don't know. It is not fully solid in that. I don't feel that. That doesn't hurt me at all. What it does give is my palm a little bit more grip as I'm holding on to it. I wouldn't say that's detrimental to this knife. Actually, I think it's kind of a plus. The only hot spot that I feel on it is where the pocket clip is. It is a bigger pocket clip. You can see it right there. When I wrap it in my hand, I can feel that in the palm right here. So, I mean, but you're not going to be, it's not like you're going to be using this all day long every day. So to use it, I don't think you're gonna have any problems with it whatsoever. I wonder how sharp it is straight off. I'll go to cut something again. It's going to happen. Let's see. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I would do it left-handed, but I don't think I can, so. Boo. No, that's not bad at all. That is about standard for CRKT right there, straight out of the box. Nice. I like it. And again, it's $47, $46.99 at SMKW.com. That's the BT Fighter Compact from CRKT. Okay, guys. Any questions, comments, thoughts? Nope.
No.
No? Okay. So let's move on and let's talk about the fixed blade of the week. We've been waiting for these for a while. SE really threw these out early. You guys are great at SE for doing that, throwing something out there, and then it takes 175 years for us to get it in stock. But they're finally here. These are the SEs that have the 3D handles, guys. We have actually, what, 6, 5s, 4s, 3s, and the Zancudo in these 3D handles. They're G10. They finally put some color to them. This is the blue version. There is a neon green version. There is a bright orange version. I think they're kind of neat, and I'm going to show you up close why I really like this. But this is an SE4, and this is the new 3D handled SE4. Let me show you down here. So that is the SE4. If you're not familiar with this company or this knife, an SE4 has a 4.5-inch 1095 carbon steel drop point blade, and it does have a black protective coating on that 1095 to keep it from rusting. They are a little more than 1/8 of an inch thick, so they're good and solid. That is a full tang construction on this thing. It is a solid knife. I'm going to guess that's more like 3/16. Wouldn't you say that? It's close.
On the blade thickness?
Yeah, what is the blade thickness? I don't have it written.
0.188.
0.188. So yeah, that's more than 1/8. I'm not sure where that falls with 3/16. Don't make me math on the spot. It won't happen. The things to point out before we get into talking about the handle itself. The handle's put on with 3 screws. You can totally take those off to clean this knife, which makes it great for out in the field. The tang is exposed so you can do different things with it, and it has a lanyard hole right in that exposed tang. And this thing does come with the Kydex sheath and a belt or Molly lock style clip in the package. Now here's the thing. This is G10, and I want you to see it because look at those ridges. Check out that. Now Jonathan's got to be quarantined. He's in there coughing in the other room. No, these ridges actually, I like how they swirl this way across it. They put some real thought into this because it's like it backs against your hand, right? So those swirls, those cuts, it's almost like a saw cut. It helps you grip this handle, and I almost like that better than the original handle on the different SEs. That is G10. They call it 3D, I guess because it's the different layer and it gets all wild and wicked. This particular 4 is 9 inches overall, weighs about 11.84 ounces, and of course is made in the USA by SE. $103.99 for this SE4 with the new 3D handles. I'd say go on the site, guys. Go on the site and look at all the different new SEs. They've got some new SEs that have these 3D handles. They're going to have some, I don't know if we have them yet, but we do have the S35V.
Oh, we have the
Zancudo?
Whatever that word is. Yes, it's an S35.
Okay, so we do have the Zancudo, and it is an S35V. SE branching out, going out there just a little bit. If you don't know about SE, they have a lifetime, no questions asked warranty on all of their products. You break it, they'll replace it. You do something stupid with it, they'll replace it. The only thing that they do not warrant, I believe, is rust. I don't think they do rust, right? So other than that, man, you stick this in somewhere and you break it, you snap it off by accident, send the parts back to SE, they will replace this knife for you. Yes, question?
Can you explain the surface texture?
The surface texture of the handle?
Yeah, of the blade.
Of the blade? Here, we'll go 2. You can see it. It's...
Or on the hand. Do both.
Okay, I'm going to do both because she doesn't know which one you were asking about. Let's talk about the surface texture of the blade. This is not smooth. You can actually see the texture to it. It's a rough texture. It feels almost like a Cerakote. I don't know exactly what it is. Excuse me. But it is not smooth, but it is not tackified either. I also see a lot of people take their SEs and get the coating off. I just see it. They get used, it comes off. They treat their knife the way you should treat a 1095, and it's fine. The handle texture, can I describe it? Maybe I can make it make a noise.
A little bit.
So it's ridged. It is completely ridged. And it's G10, which is already a little grippy, but then you put those ridges to it, and it feels really good in hand. And those ridges go in a circular pattern away from the handle, so it is literally grabbing your hand as you go back from it. That's $104 at smkw.com. Lots of different ones. I think I like the green. I was torn on which one I was going to put in the show. I like this blue, but the green is kind of zombie-ish. I kind of like it. Kind of dig it. Yes?
What I like about that is I don't remember the other SEs having as much of a slope down towards the blade where the handle is.
Yeah.
It almost makes a pinch grip.
Oh, so she's pointing out that on this way, where the G10 is in here, it does almost make a pinch grip right there. I don't know that I have cardboard in here still. I don't think I do have my cardboard anywhere. I've moved it. I may have thrown it away. Let's see what this SE does to some paper. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. I say that and then I do it. The cool thing about 1095 is you can get a really super sharp edge to this, and then you can knock it off pretty darn easily. But you can take a rock down by the creek, and you can get that edge back. So that's the glory of 1095. Well, you have to treat it right. You have to put some oil on this knife when you put it up. You have to keep it clean, because it will rust. You can get the edge back on 1095 really, really easily, and that's because it is more malleable. Is that a good word? Nice. It is a more malleable steel. Molly B. Denim. Molybdenum is a type of steel, or a type of chemical that goes in steel, but we were calling it Molly B. Denim one day, and it was actually kind of funny. 104 at smkw.com on the SE4 Black Blade 3D handle. Blue 3D handle. I kind of like that. Pocket Candy Modern. This is my favorite thing on the table today, and I think that Kershaw knocked this out of the park. I was playing with it before this. This is the Kershaw Nord. They really kind of, to me, this knife really screams ZT and Kershaw had a baby. They're the same company, right? So they're all a Kai company, but this thing has the heft and feel and action to me of a Kershaw. It has a blade styling of a ZT. It has a styling that it falls right into that Kershaw category. But this knife, for its price, to me is just, it's gorgeous. Look at the belly on that thing. It's just one of those that, I don't know. I've played with this off and on, and I want to show you down here while it's closed. If you look, that flipper is barely visible. Barely visible at all. But it works fantastic. I mean, you just get on it, and when it's open, it disappears completely. It is gone. It is inside that handle, and I just like what that does to the sleekness of this knife and the full look of this knife. This is the Kershaw Nord. It has a 3.25-inch D2 clip point blade, and it has a dual finish. You've got a thumb groove right here. You can actually open with this thumb groove. It has a dark wash color, and then the rest of the blade is satin. It's an 1/8 of an inch thick, and I know it doesn't look like that at first glance. I argued about this when we were doing the get to the points a minute ago. It is an 1/8 of an inch thick, but there is a nice bit of swedging at the top of this blade as well. Let's see. It does have carbon fiber inserts on stainless steel handles, and those inserts are on both sides. That is a frame lock, so it's a nice solid lockup. And then you've got a tip-up ambidextrous pocket clip on this thing. I like it. Closed down, it closes down to 4.5 inches, which is a good medium-size EDC. Let me show you closed. Here's closed again. That's gonna go in your pocket and ride super easy. Open, it's 7.9 inches overall, 7.875, and it weighs, this is where the heft comes in, guys. It weighs 5.2 ounces. This is not a light knife. I wouldn't say it's super heavy like a brass or a copper knife, but it is substantial. You can feel it. It feels good in your hand. This jimping is in the right spot. Here's the biggest kicker of all of this. It is $69.99 from Kershaw. That's what I love about Kershaw. They can show us these things in a D2. They're doing a lot more D2 this year. This has the feel, to me, of a ZT. It has the styling of a modern Kershaw, and it's 70 bucks. Yes.
Is it speed safe?
It is not speed safe. It is not. It has the KVT ball bearing system, and look at this. It feels, you could imagine this is a speed safe because of that action. It is completely manual. It is not, there's no spring to that. That flipper works perfectly. Even though there is only a tiny, tiny bit out right here, don't even have to work at it. It is there. In fact, I can probably get it this way. Yep, no problem at all. This way, no problem at all. I like this knife a lot. I really am considering getting one of these. If you wanted to use the thumb groove, just get out here a little bit. You're not gonna flick it. If you flick it, I feel like you're gonna dangerously get close to cutting your thumb. But if you want a smooth, controlled open, Jonathan, let's go 2. You just put your finger right in there, and it's open. Yeah, I like this thing a lot. What do you guys think of this thing?
I love it.
I think this is going to be a top seller for Kershaw this year, for sure. Especially at 70 bucks for D2. I mean, we've heard that all year long. Stop doing the 8 CRs, stop doing the 7 CRs, do some D2, do some BG10. Here's a Kershaw in D2. It is the NORAD. $70. There's a link out there. Go find that one. I haven't cut anything with this one either yet. Look, let's all just cough at the same time. That way we can quarantine together. The family that quarantines together stays together.
You know, I don't think we have any choice. We have to quarantine.
Yeah, we live together, so yeah. Oh yeah, well me and the cat are moving to the basement.
So the cat can move to the basement.
That's sharpened really nicely too. This feels like, okay, so you have some premium M knives from Kershaw. This feels premium end, but it didn't get the premium price. It's $69.99. To me, that's all good. That is nice. Nice and sharp and pokey. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. That is the Pocket Candy Modern. Last but not least on the table, we have the Rough Ryder Thingbone Trapper. Yes. If you are familiar with a certain comic where there were, I think it's the Fantastic Four, there was a character who was made of rock. I won't tell you that this was named after that, but that's kind of what this scale looks like. This just came out from Rough Ryder. It is a trapper. It has Thingbone jigging, and I'll show it to you up close. So look at it. To me, it looks like either like dried up cracked earth or the Thing. That's, you know, that's what it is. 448 stainless steel on the blades, half stops, match strike pulls, mirror polish, nickel silver slant R bolster, nickel silver pins, brass liners on this thing. It's just gorgeous, and it's $15 from Rough Ryder. This is the Thingbone Trapper. If you are not familiar with the trapper pattern, so each of the blades are 3 1/8 inch long, and they're a 16th of an inch wide, or thick. And then the whole thing, the entire knife, is just 4 1/8 inch. It's 4.125 inches. So it rides in your pocket easy. A lot of people swear by these. Hunters swear by these because you can skin, you can cut with this blade, and then the spay blade works great for skinning because it's got that nice little point right there that doesn't damage the innards as you get through it. Don't ask me, I don't hunt, so it's not that I wouldn't want to. The most hunting I do is for snacks in the kitchen, and that's on that. That's the Thingbone Trapper. Built by hand, back for life from Rough Ryder. We handle the warranty on it. $15, $14.99 from Rough Ryder on that. Any questions, comments, thoughts? Nothing?
We've been getting them as we go.
Getting them as we go. Good. Good.
But everybody's voting on the Kershaw, just so you know.
They're all voting on the Kershaw. Maybe I can I enter to win?
No.
So we had the something new, which was the Gitano from LionSteel. We had the bargain of the week, which was the CRKT BT Fighter from Brian Ty and CRKT. Drop lock on that. We had the blue SE4 with the 3D handles. That's the fixed blade of the week. We had the Pocket Candy Modern, which is this Kershaw NORAD. Love this thing. It's a frame lock, $70. Nice right there. And then we had the Rough Ryder Thingbone. Thingbone.
As long as we don't call it the Thing.
No, that's right. It is not the Thing. It is Thingbone. And it's actually in quotes on the website. It's kind of fun. It is. Thingbone. It's on the site. I love people who give quotes in the wrong place. Did you wash your hands? Don't know. Guys, I know we've been quick through this show. It always, when I do these alone, it feels like I have gone like 15 minutes, and I look down and we've gone 30. We've gone 30 so far. I am carrying my Tough Light. I have not yet purchased a mini Tough Light, and I'm right now reconsidering my mini Tough Light purchase for a Kershaw NORAD. That just might happen. So I've been using the heck out of this thing. This was to open the 4 crates of toilet paper that, I'm sorry, no. This is to open packages at the house. I love this thing. I absolutely love this mini Tough Light, or this Tough Light. I'm thinking about getting the mini, but that's what I have on me today. Anything else? Any other questions?
Since we have gone pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh, you got to do the Molina's pick that we did not get
I
to.
did not get to.
Nice. This is the one I should be very careful with, right?
Please do.
Because the word on the back of this says Jimmy Lyle,
Yeah.
the Arkansas knifesmith.
Yes, most commonly known for making the first 2 Rambo knives.
Yes, this is a real Jimmy Lyle custom.
Yes, it is a custom that was later customized with the, what's the stuff on the front? The
Scrimshaw?
Thank you, couldn't think of the word. Made in 1971. So the signature
Yeah, let's put it down here.
is one of his earlier, I can't say the word, pantograph. It's the pantograph signature used from 1971 to 1975.
So Jimmy Lyle, if you guys don't know, developed the first 2 Rambo knives. That's what he's most well known for, but he is a custom maker that people seek out all of the stuff that he has made. What year did you say this was?
Between 1971 and 1975.
1971 to 75. There's scrimshaw on the front. What is the handle? Is ivory?
Ivory,
Ivory handles.
pre-embargo, of course.
Yeah, of course, pre-embargo. And then look at that's an Impala on the back, looks like. Look at those big brass pins and that brass lanyard
I
too.
believe it has a taper tang, does it? I can't remember. It's been a minute. Does the tang get skinnier at the butt?
Yes, it
So-
does. Look here, look guys. I'll show you. So if you look, this is going to be a 3/16 inch thick knife here in the middle. And then it tapers at the tang. So just like you normally would see a taper at the blade, this tapers at the tang as well. It gets skinnier and skinnier as it goes down the handle. That's really pretty. Here's the thing, what does this cost?
This one is $2,000 plus $1,995.
$1,995. Is this on the website?
It is.
It is on the
It's out of
website.
stock right now because it's in your hand.
Yeah.
But it'll be back in stock.
That's amazing. You know, that this was a custom piece that was handled by Jimmy Lyle. That just makes it all the better. Look at the big brass pins in that thing. The brass guard. Look at the underliners. I mean, we like to think of underliners as something new, but look at that. There they are right there.
And we believe that that was D2 steel.
Oh, really?
Not entirely positive.
Right? Did you taste it?
It tasted like D2 to me.
Okay, it did
And
taste
he
like
was
that.
working in D2 at that time,
Nice.
I believe.
It does, of course. Here's the Jimmy Lyle sheath, and it has the stamp right on it. Both sides, actually. Nice. That is gorgeous. That is a really nice knife. That's a good pick right there.
It is. It is.
$2,000, basically.
And
Yes.
a little bit of trivia.
Yes?
Bo Randall. He was friends with Bo Randall.
Okay.
And the custom knife makers at that time, when the Rambo knife came out, credited him with basically revitalizing the custom knife industry because it was dying.
Oh,
up
wow.
Until the Rambo knife.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. So, trivia.
Well, let's hope the knife industry never dies.
Well, no,
Because
the custom.
the custom, either any part of it, we hope that it all stays nice and strong, and that's all on us out there to do this stuff. So, any other questions, comments, thoughts?
Is the Lyle the giveaway for today?
The Lyle is not the giveaway for today. No. Nor is the big bowl of knives ever going to be the giveaway.
They asked about that too.
Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's taken me a while to fill that big bowl of knives. One day I'll pull out the whole collection. Some of the stuff that I've designed over the years makes me laugh, and I'll bring in some of that at some point. Because there is the Dragon's Head dagger. You gotta see that one in
Oh,
person.
yeah, I forgot
Yeah. Whew. Some things I should have not ever they should have never let me do. But I did them. And we sold them. They were there. Okay, I'm gonna decide what the giveaway is, and then we're gonna wrap up the show. Make sure you're watching us here on Facebook and on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, that is the best way to get notifications about when the shows come on and all of that. And I want you guys to follow us on Facebook, Instagram. Forget about Twitter. It doesn't matter. It's dumb. I'm kidding. You can follow us on Twitter too. We put stuff there every single day. We have giveaways that go on Facebook each week. We have giveaways that go on YouTube each week. We do a thing called Kick It or Card It every day on Instagram and on Facebook, where you can participate and tell us whether you would put something in your shopping cart or kick it to the curb. You might see something you've never seen before. It lists all the specs and the prices with those, and those are fantastic that way. I do a video called Get to the Point that happens every single day, sometimes twice a day. If you've noticed, it showcases just a single item very quickly, so if you don't have time to watch a long video like these are, then you can watch those videos and get to the point. I do have to say this, and while I have your attention before we get to this giveaway, because I know you're all waiting with bated breath to find out which thing I'm going to give away and what you need to do. For right now, this is going to be the last actual live that we do for a little while. We are taking care of our employees and doing the things that we need to do to social distance and to keep everybody safe and do the things we need to do. So this is going to be the actual last live. We're going to keep taping shows, and what Melina and I are going to do is release those shows on schedule like they're normal. So it'll be a Tuesday at noon, it'll be a Thursday at noon. We will release those shows that we have taped, and we will chat live with you as those shows premiere. So tune in like normal, chat with us like normal. Just know that you can't talk through the camera like normal. So that's what's going to be for a little while we go through this stuff. I do want to say this to you out there as well. Take care of yourselves, folks. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Do the things that are out there. This is going to be a tough time, all of us. We are part of a 40-year-old small business. I know people think of Smoky as huge, and we do have, a few hundred employees, but we are a family-owned business. It's going to be tough on you. I know it's going to be tough on you out there. I know it's going to be tough on us here, but we're going to get through this. We're awesome, and we're going to make it through every bit of this craziness that it's about to happen in this country, and we're going to be better people for it. Remember that we're online. We have that Facebook army out there, and we talk every single day. If you get lonely in quarantine in your house, get online. Show us your knives. Remember, we still have SMKW.com. You don't have to come to the store to buy something. You can dial up the interwebs, buy what you want, and we will deliver it directly to your door so your knife addiction doesn't have to die. Guys, just take care of yourself and all of that. This is important, and it's going to get rough. It's going to get worse before it gets better. We're just going to trudge on through and make it happen. That's what's going to happen here. So, what am I giving away today? Yes, I'm going to give away the Kershaw NORAD. It's only fitting. NORAD was what? The defense thing. I'm pretty sure that's what that was, right? Yes. NORAD is yes. the in the side of the mountain in Colorado. NORAD is, yeah, that's what NORAD is. North American something, Air Defense something, Command. Yeah, NORAD. Yeah, I watched G.I. Joe. I know what it is. We're going to do this. What I want you to do is make a comment and tell me what your favorite thing to do in quarantine would be. So that's what you need to write. Tell me what your favorite thing to do in quarantine will be. If you get quarantined in your house, what would be your favorite thing to do if you're stuck in your house? That's what I want to know. That's the comments I need to do this. Do not put your comments in the live chat. It doesn't count. We can't get to you if you do that. On YouTube, if you put your comments, if you make a comment to enter for this, you need to put it as a regular comment on the whole video. Yes?
North American Aerospace Defense Command.
North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD.
Casey's doing.
Yeah, thanks, Casey. Nice. Nice. We'll give this away. I may have to own one of these before I go home in the next little bit because I like that thing a lot. Tell me what your favorite thing to do in quarantine would be. Make sure you're watching these shows. We'll drop another show on Thursday. We'll live chat with you as it comes out. And we'll continue to do all the things that we normally do here. Come play with us online. Jonathan's been on the board. Melina has been kind enough to talk to me this whole show so I'm not lonely and answer all of your questions. I am Andy, and this has been just a whole nother episode of Guy Talks Knives Live. Guys Talk Knives Live. We'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.